Welcome into another edition of Vikings Update. I'm Mark Potts, Sports Information Director here at Valley City State University. Our first Vikings Update of 2016, and in today's episode, we highlight the continued success of Viking basketball, both the men and women coming off a couple of successful weeks. We'll talk about that coming up next, and of course, a big Viking men's basketball game coming up Wednesday night against the University of Jamestown, 7 p.m. at Valley City. Be there. Let's get to the results right now. Viking men's basketball team, ranked number 16 in the January 5th Top 25 poll, went to Denver last weekend for a pair of games. After a long road trip, Vikings suffered a 78-65 loss to Northern New Mexico on Friday. But on Saturday, VCSU bounced back with a 25-point victory, 85-60 over Johnson and Wales. 4 Vikings scored in double figures as VCSU improved to 14-4 overall with the victory. Going back another 2 weeks, VCSU split their holiday road trip to Bellevue, Nebraska against a pair of solid teams. Lost to Hastings College, 91-70. Hastings ranked in the top 25 poll last week as well. And then the Vikings defeated Indiana East, 86-77 to close out that road trip. Valley City State will resume conference play Wednesday night with a 7 p.m. home game against the rival University of Jamestown. We'll talk with Riley West, senior on the men's basketball team, about that game later in the show. VCSU also in action Sunday, hosting Silver Lake College for a 2 p.m. game. Viking women have posted a 3-1 record since Christmas, start with last weekend's trip to Denver. Viking women also dropped their game against Northern New Mexico Friday, falling 64-56. But on Saturday, VCSU scored a season-high 100 points as they bounced back with a 100-70 victory against Johnson and Wales. First time the Vikings have topped 100 points since the 2008 season. The women also went 2-0 on their holiday trip December 29th and 30th to Billings, Montana. VCSU defeated Rocky Mountain College, which was ranked number 20 in NAI Division I, and then took down University of Montana Western 68-64. Both were victories over NAI Division I teams. For her play during those 2 games, VCSU junior Georgia Williams was named the NSAA Player of the Week. Congratulations, Georgia. Viking women now 10-6 overall, 3-0 in conference play. They resume NSAA conference play January 20th with a road game at rival University of Jamestown. 10 regular season games, all conference games remain for the Viking women. And this weekend marks the start of the 2016 indoor track season. VCSU's teams will be on the road Saturday to Bemidji State in Minnesota for the Super 8 Open. About 30 total Vikings make up the 2016 men's and women's track teams. And this week, Valley City State is hosting the 99th annual high school boys basketball Barnes County Tournament. Games are Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at the W.E. Osmond Fieldhouse. Check out vcsuvikings.com/BCT for a complete bracket and more information. Our guest on this week's edition of Vikings Update, Riley West, a senior on the Valley City State men's basketball team. Riley, a native of Lakeville, Minnesota. Riley, your second year here at Valley City State University. First year, not so great. This year has been really good so far. 14-4 record, ranked number 16 in the last poll last week. What have you enjoyed so far about this season?
We just have a really talented group of guys, and we have a lot of fun on the court, got a lot of athleticism, and obviously we're winning games, so that's the most fun.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime you can win, it's a blast out there. As a lone senior on this team, anything special, more duties fall on you, anything like that?
Just try to come in and be a leader every day. With obviously a lot more talented guys this year, not getting as many minutes as last year, but still trying to come in every day at practice and, work hard and just be a leader.
You played a couple of years at St. Cloud Tech. Have you been on a team that has had this type of success so far early in the season before?
My second year at St. Cloud Tech, we were actually ranked number 2 in the nation at one point. So, I've been on successful teams. My high school team was very successful, and this is obviously very exciting too. It's always exciting when you can get in the top 25.
Yeah, and to have that experience in a senior of having success before, that's got to be great value to the team as well. 14-4 on the year, as we mentioned. Big game coming up with Jamestown. You're 3-0 so far in the North Star. This matchup with Jamestown going to be a tough one here at the Bubble Wednesday night. What do you expect out there Wednesday?
It's going to be a crazy game. Obviously, every game last year, despite the records, there were a ton of people there. And I just think it's going to be a fun atmosphere, and it's going to be a great game.
Does it feel different playing Jamestown versus other teams?
Always. There's so much more of a focus coming in. Even yesterday, today, I'm more focused. The team's more focused. Everyone wants to beat the rival.
So for the new guys that haven't played Jamestown yet, what do you do to maybe prepare them a little bit?
You just kind of got to talk it up. Last year I never experienced a Jamestown game, and everyone that has been here, was talking up the game. So, just get everyone, make sure they're focused and, know what's coming.
Riley, we appreciate the time today. Best of luck rest of the season, of course, Wednesday, and thank you.
Thank you very much.